Have you ever wondered how pearls are formed? Pearls, with their lustrous beauty and timeless appeal, have captivated hearts across the globe for centuries. They shimmer with an allure that's almost magical, a charm that's both elegant and mysterious. But where does this stunning gem come from? The birthplace of a pearl is not a glittering palace or a hidden treasure chest, but rather, it's the humble abode of an oyster or other mollusks. Yes, that's right, these magnificent gems are born in the heart of the sea, within the hard, protective shells of these sea dwellers. The formation of a pearl is an intriguing affair, a dance between nature and chance. It's a story of survival and transformation, where a simple grain of sand can become a valued jewel. So how exactly does this fascinating process happen? Let's dive in. It all starts with an irritant. This is where our journey into the formation of a pearl truly begins. Imagine a tiny particle, a minuscule grain of sand, or a microscopic parasite. It's hard to believe that something so small can set into motion a process that results in one of nature's most coveted treasures. This tiny intruder manages to find its way into the mollusk, a creature with a soft interior protected by a hard outer shell. The mollusk's home is usually a peaceful place, but the arrival of this unwelcome visitor disrupts that tranquility. You see, this foreign object, despite its size, is a major nuisance to the mollusk. It's like a pebble in your shoe, a splinter in your finger, or a crumb in your bed. It's small, but it's there. And it's annoying. The mollusk, like us, wants to get rid of the irritant, but unlike us, the mollusk can't just shake it out or pick it off. This intruder has invaded its home, and there's no easy way for the mollusk to eject it. This is where things get interesting. The mollusk doesn't have hands to remove the irritant, nor does it have feet to walk away. But nature, in all its wisdom, has equipped the mollusk with a unique defense mechanism. When faced with an intruder it cannot remove, the mollusk does something truly extraordinary. Instead of trying to force the intruder out, an effort that would likely be in vain, the mollusk begins to transform the irritant. It turns the intruder from a nuisance into something that it can live with, something that will no longer cause discomfort. It's an incredible example of adaptability and resilience, and it sets the stage for the creation of a beautiful and treasured object. Unable to expel the intruder, the mollusk takes a different approach. This approach, as we'll discover in the next scene, is the beginning of the fascinating process that eventually leads to the birth of a pearl. Now, the mollusk goes into defense mode. Imagine being in a situation where an unwelcome guest has intruded into your personal space. Your first instinct would be to protect yourself, right? Well, this is exactly what happens with a mollusk when an irritant, like a grain of sand, enters its shell. To shield itself, the mollusk begins to secrete a special substance, nacre, also known as mother of pearl. This is essentially the mollusk's armor, its way of defending itself against the foreign body. Nacre is a fascinating material. It's not only tough and resilient, but also possesses a captivating shimmer, giving the inside of the mollusk's shell its iridescent glow. The process is akin to a tiny factory working on overdrive. The mollusk's mantle cells spring into action, producing layers of nacre to envelop the intruder. Imagine wrapping an object in layer upon layer of the finest silk. Each layer is thin, almost translucent, yet tough and resilient. This is what the mollusk does with nacre. It wraps the irritant in this protective coating, not once, not twice, but thousands, sometimes millions of times. The beauty of this process is that it's not just a mechanical response. It's a delicate dance between the mollusk and the irritant, a dance choreographed by nature itself. As the mollusk continues to lay down layer upon layer of nacre, a transformation takes place. The once troublesome grain of sand becomes a thing of beauty, encapsulated within a shell of iridescence. What's particularly fascinating about this process is that each and every pearl is unique. No two pearls are alike. The size, shape, and color of the pearl are determined by the type of mollusk, the size and position of the irritant, and the conditions under which the pearl forms. It's a natural marvel, a testament to the mollusk's resilience and the transformative power of nature. And so, layer by layer, the pearl begins to form. The irritant, once a threat, is now a treasure cocooned within a fortress of nacre, waiting to be discovered and admired for its unique beauty. But creating a pearl doesn't happen overnight. It's a labor of time, a testament to nature's intricate processes. The creation of a pearl is a slow, meticulous event, sometimes taking several years to form. Now that's a lot of birthdays to wait for, isn't it? Imagine the irritant, the foreign body lodged inside the mollusk. It's not a pleasant guest, but it's a catalyst for something beautiful. The mollusk, in its discomfort, coats the intruder with layer upon layer of nacre, the substance that gives pearls their lustrous sheen. And here's an interesting tidbit. The size of the pearl ultimately depends on how long the irritant is left inside the mollusk. The longer it stays, the larger the pearl. It's a fascinating relationship, isn't it? Time, patience, and a bit of discomfort all playing their part in the creation of a gem. Patience, it seems, is a virtue for both the mollusk and the pearl hunter. Finally, the pearl is ready to make its debut. This moment marks the culmination of an incredible journey, a journey that started with a mere speck of an irritant and ended with the birth of a treasured gem. The harvest is a delicate process. The pearl farmer carefully opens the oyster, revealing the prize that has been years in the making. But not all pearls are created equal. There are different types of pearls, each with its distinct characteristics and uses. The most common type, the freshwater pearl, is known for its wide range of shapes and colors, making it a versatile choice for jewelry designers. Then there are the Akoya pearls, celebrated for their perfect round shape and mirror-like luster, a classic choice for elegant pearl necklaces. South Sea pearls, on the other hand, are the largest and rarest, their golden and silver hues coveted by pearl connoisseurs. And let's not forget the exotic Tahitian pearls, their dark, iridescent colors a testament to their origin in the warm waters of French Polynesia. But how does one determine the value of a pearl? It's not just about size, although larger pearls are typically more valuable. The shape is also crucial. The rounder the pearl, the higher the price. Then there's the color. While white is the classic choice, unique colors like black or gold can fetch higher prices. And finally, the luster. The luster of a pearl is its glow, the way it reflects light. A high-quality pearl should have a bright, clear luster that makes it seem like it's glowing from within. And that's the fascinating journey of a pearl, from a tiny irritant to a treasured gem. A journey that showcases the beauty of nature, the patience of time, and the transformative power of adversity. A journey that gives us a gem that is as unique and as individual as its journey. A gem that, like a diamond, is forever